Aloha, welcome back to Nourishing by Heart. Today, I'm going to get a little more personal, and I wanted to talk to you about 10 nutritional problems you may have that I can help you solve. We're going to go through them one by one, and if you have any questions, you can either post them below in the comments or you can send an email. We'll have all that information at the end. Okay, problem number one. You have a difficult relationship with food. You struggle with body image, are often consumed by it. You find it taking up too much space in your life. And what I can help you with is the understanding of food. Food is nourishment, food choices, and how the mind body makes these decisions. And this offers a path out of the compulsion and the confusion. So, this is important to work on early because staying in this kind of a mindset for too long can set one up for a really disordered relationship with food. So, the earlier you work on this, the better. So check into it and get some help. Number two, you have metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular problems, or high blood pressure. New ways of looking at nutrition and self nourishing without compromising taste or ease can safely be a part of your health giving eating plan and help turn these issues around. Food is what may have gotten you into these difficulties, and I'm here to tell you that nutrition and self nourishment is the medicine to get you out. You can really do a lot with your diet, and I'm hoping that if you have any of these issues, if your doctor is talking to you about these problems, that you will look into food as being your medicine, as helping you get yourself out of these issues. If you're already working with a doctor, he's already got you on meds, he'll see you improve. He will see that things are turning around for you and make all your medication adjustments as needed. You'll get yourself off them. I've seen people do it many times. Number three, you suffer with anxiety. Anxiety has many roots. Nutritional imbalances can be the cause of years of anxious, fearful feelings that, when corrected, bring lasting and predictable relief. Food, again, may have been one of the problems that got you into anxiety. Food, breathing, our environment, it isn't always in our head. There's some very physical, real, self nourishing actions that can be taken to pull you out of anxiety. This is so profound that I wonder why more people aren't doing this. So if you find yourself in an anxious state, fearful state, definitely check into self nourishment modalities to pull yourself out of it, including food. Very big issue with the food. It could have been the thing that got you into it. It can also, once again, can be your medicine to pull you out. Number four, your child or teenager has issues with food, eating healthy, weight gain, or weight loss. I find that disordered eating patterns can begin early in life, earlier and earlier as we go along. With an emphasis on health at every size and nourishing education, the nutritional needs of teens and children can be met without dieting. And that's the emphasis I want to make is without dieting. Dieting is dangerous around children and teens. They're not educated in the needs that their bodies have, and they don't understand how to fully nourish themselves. So what they need to understand is they want to work toward health. So if you have a teen or a child who's having some issues around food and you hear them wanting to talk about dieting, I hope that you'll do your homework and or talk with a professional and really find the way that's best to work with teens and children so they don't set themselves up for a lifetime of disordered eating or difficult relationship with food. Number five, you need to gain or lose weight. Considering weight is only one marker in a health profile, Again, this is another place that we want to look at weight as being only one marker. Just like with the teens and the children, weight is one marker of our health profile, and we want to consider how healthy are we? How are we feeling? Are we able to live a vibrant and physical life? Um, so get some help with that. Don't just use weight as the only piece of what you're working toward. Make sure you take your entire health and lifestyle into consideration. Number 6, you have an aging parent or loved one who needs your help. So this is the other end of the spectrum. And nutritional changes for the golden years can be easily implemented as specific needs and tastes are uncovered and understood. This is where I help people who are either in their golden years themselves, or they have a parent or a loved one that they are caring for. And believe it or not, it gets very difficult for some older people to enjoy the foods they used to enjoy. Their digestion, their tastes change, their energy needs change, and we need to look at them as a whole being and see what we can do to help them. Most of the time, I help them eat more. They're on the very low end of calories sometimes. So if you're dealing with this, it isn't about just getting something into them. It's finding out how we can help them remember or find ways to incorporate foods that they really like so that we can really fire up that appetite and get them on track again. And because they feel much better when they're eating enough. And number 7, you feel surrounded by temptations and unable to curb the running food thoughts in your head. Well, I help people come home to the realization that it's not all in your head and uncover the trigger substances that cause your mind and body to become chemically altered and driven into craving. Cravings aren't just emotional, they're very physically based, and the food industry knows this. It's entirely calculated that you can't eat just one chip. They know exactly what they're doing, and there's layering of foods, salt on fats, on sugars, and it is an entire science that gets you to want to eat more and crave very particular foods. So I can really help you uncover those and get you on the road to a life without craving. Number 8, you have struggled with addictions. Self-nourishment is paramount in the recovery from any addiction. Clear understanding of nutrition's role in healing and how it chemically sets up brain chemistry offers an easier and well-rounded path to recovery. Whether your addiction is alcohol, drugs, food, shopping, it matters not what the addiction is, the brain is altered. And actually, I find that many people have more than one addiction. Many of my clients in the past who have had food addictions, maybe to sugar, maybe to fats, or a combination, also have had other addictions. So what it is who knows? It's a chicken or an egg, which came first. But if you have some nutritional health coming your way, if you can feed your brain, you can give your brain what it needs to be as healthy as it possibly can, and that is helpful in any addiction. Number 9, you feel confused by all the nutritional advice and labels. Eating well can be easily demystified with clear nutritional education and a basic understanding of your personal needs and goals. And this is where it gets difficult when we're just trying to do this by ourselves because we're surfing around, we're just reading information, whether it be books or things on the internet or even talking to friends, but you need to really have an understanding of what your body is needing and what your goals are. And just by looking at different theories from a lot of different sources, you can get confused. They may all be well meaning and absolutely right on and perfect for particular people. But that's where the difficulty comes in finding out what is right for your body and your goals. And that's where someone like me can be really helpful. And number 10, you want inspiration, motivation, and guidance. Lasting changes are made with your willingness and desire for more and better life. This is where I come in. Let me inspire, motivate, and guide you as you journey to your best health and wellness yet. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid to send uh, you know, a comment, let me know what's going on with you. If you got a quick question, feel free to ask it. I've probably answered it a number of times. Maybe we can use it as a blog post or another one of these videos. And maybe if you're ready for real concentrated health and moving beyond guessing about your health and wellness, you'll want to do a little bit more work. So don't hesitate to ask about it. There's all kinds of ways we can work together, all kinds of different programs, but we need to have a conversation about it. And if you can't do that, do your research, but be clear in your mind what your body needs. You know your body best. I have a post on my website that talks about introducing you to the best nutritionist for you, and that's you. But maybe you need a little bit of education, maybe you need some guidance, maybe you just need some inspiration. So if any of those are ringing a bell with you and I can help you in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd love to be there for you. Have a wonderful day. Aloha.